Third down. And that brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Georgia's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's McCord. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Hainsworth. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Caught in the backfield, it's McCord. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Quick release on the RPO. Bulls his way forward. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Back to the air one more time. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The play action fake. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Nice move to keep moving. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCord. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Throws to the back. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. NC State going up tempo. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snares it outside. It's McCoy. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Hard running there. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
On the run, it's Tainsworth. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The RPO fired complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead's extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line. All-time.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offense.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Cooks. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Notre Dame. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Fires to the big fella. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Going deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Cooks. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And the pass is intercepted.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they got to...
Fires and picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Caught behind the line. It's McCord. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Buys a little time with his feet. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Georgia sends out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. On the move at the 30. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. NC State quick to the line. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking the shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, Short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. NC State going up tempo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the back. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Good enough for first down.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Hainsworth. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And the Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. lining up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Cooks. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. A quick pass to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. NC State quick to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. On first down from their own 22. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now,
that is slipped out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, he coughed it up. God, big mistake, but here's the thing. I'm going to run my quarterback. I got to pick my spots, but he's got to understand when I can take hits, when I get in traffic, and I got to wrap that thing up. And I'm a running back, right? When I'm running these design quarterback runs, I got to take care of the football.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the tackle.
it's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Wants to throw on third down. He's got his man. The Bulldogs will have a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Motion from the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Takes it from the gun on third down. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. NC State going up tempo.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking left. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
2nd down.
He's got it again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. See if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play.